map as well. Soul is pretty split off from the rest of the pack. And Nebula is going to be pushing in from the west side. And surprise, surprise, Rapid Chaos Esports is also engaging with Nebula Esports.
Yeah, pretty much. And Rapid Chaos, I think for them, the saving grace is going to be the involvement of Soul. So we see them move on the radar in this direction. And of course, two players from the side of Nebula Esports are close to the players of Soul. But Kratos takes on Rapid Chaos all by himself. Picks off one. Drove with a trade. Under pressure. Shots coming through the window. There was Joker trying to tell the final joke to the players of Rapid Chaos. But legit, even he can chime in. Needs to be cautious of Arjun moving towards the left through that smoke. Arjun can gain an off angle to work with.
While this is happening, well, Joker's got Rapid Chaos Esports pin in off angle, but the circle forces Soul to go up in towards the center. Godstrain is smack middle in the zone. Hero Stream Godlike still surviving inside the zone as well. TrueRippers is going to be inside the zone and the roadside lower ground area. OG needs to push in from the east side as well. It's going to be a little bit tricky spot, but Soul, they've got so much angles and control in this map. But the problem is, ammunition is slowly running out as well. They need to find a way to restock. They've sent out a 1-1-1-1 split and attacked and pressured every third parties possible to try and get them out of the competition and thin the herd. Not getting finishes is fine, but thinning out the herd is going to be the priority here. As Soul now pushes forward, Rapid Chaos Esports getting slammed, and that's going to be the restock coming in from Soul as well.
As you said, they needed the ammo, and for that, they're going to make sure that Rapid Chaos, the players, are going to be turned to crate. Last man left alive, Toxic. And he's taking damage from the blue, falls to Thunder instead. There's the restock that they needed, but the trade-off in position, Icy, it's going to be dicey. Because now they are going to be suffering the damage from the blue and from the shots that are fired from the players of Nebula Esports as well. As we can see, Legit in the backlines, Thunder knocked out, and I don't think Legit is going to be able to rejoin his teammates. That's a lot of distance he has to cover.
Oh no, he's getting sprayed down as well, down to his last HP. He lost his tire, and the play zone will take him out. That's going to be so eliminated. In this case, well, not yet though, because Naku is going to be next to fall, and Joker is going to be the last man standing. He might be eliminated just like that. Reckoning Esports comes in, but Reckoning did go down as well. Joker was able to clean out Reckoning Esports by himself. My goodness, they're surviving.
Yeah, this man is built different. A little bit of a saving grace from the players of Madkings, but Joker cleans house. AX on the other side taking on the players of 8-Bit. Skip's knocked out, but the trade is in the favor of the players of 8-Bit and OG. They're there, looking for the third party. Aryan, Magic Pixel, he's still surviving, but a shot grazing him or even a pinch of splash damage from a nade would be enough to take him out. I don't know how he is still alive. I don't know how he has the courage to lob out these nades on the players of OG. But it's a moment of desperation for Aryan for sure. And look at this. Raiden just goes out into the open and loots those crates like it's nothing. There's no one there.
Oh boy, they have to push out. They're not exactly in zone as well. They're inside the zone momentarily, but they have to cross the road eventually. But they have to clean out each other. Fortunately for them, nobody's going to be looking from the west side. But OG, they've got a lot of heavy lifting to do this game. Aryan might spoil the game here for OG once more, just like they did just now. Too many smokes has been lobbed over. AKOP getting knocked by Madkings from the north. And now OG, they're forced to reset. And they are getting jumped on as well. AKOP getting confirmed by Madkings now. And now 8-Bit, they are going to be pushing down to clean out. Aryan gets spotted out, takes them out as well as 8-Bit gets themselves a point. But it's now time to leave as the circle forces them across the road. OG 8-Bit make a call. It seems like they have to collide against each other now before they make the entry.
Pretty much, and I think in this one, 8-Bit have the upper hand. Quite literally, they have the higher ground in this fight. The nade goes out, Wizgod gets knocked out. Easy confirmation comes through on the flank. Another player falls, and Athanki is the solo survivor for the side of OG. Hiding inside of the smoke, can't hide for long. Eventually gets finished off. 8-Bit with the cleanup. But I see, in all of this chaos, there's a special thing that's going on. It's a team sitting at the top of the Ladriela Hill with their head down on the ground. They do not want to fight, they just want to survive, and that is Blitz Esports. 4 eliminations secured, sitting at 141 points. And I think their intention is what we were talking about earlier. Just make sure you do well on Miramar. Make sure you have a safety cushion to work with for the last game.
Okay, the 6x scope was able to spot that out. What a tap from Sarang as well. Just like that, Madkings, they are pinned and they might be just done for as well. Sarang finds the confirmation. That's going to be Madkings eliminated. HeroShip Godlike finally gets an opportunity to push out, but they get spotted out as well. And Mino goes down. Jonathan getting shot from the side of Blitz. Confirmation has been secured for Blitz, but HeroShip Godlike, they might be done for. As Jonathan has to tuck tail and make a run for it to reposition. And in a blink of an eye, we're down to 6 teams remaining. And guess what, Johnny? The top 8, the race for the top 8 has taken a little bit of pause because Blitz is the only one left.
No, it's not. Look at 8-Bit. They have 10 eliminations to their name. If 8-Bit walks away with the chicken dinner, then that means that going into the last game of Miramar, even 8-Bit would have joined the race. For Blitz Esports, this is about getting a safety cushion going. This is about crossing 150 points so that they are going to be, well, basically untouchable. And in the last game, it's just OG that the pressure will be on. But for 8-Bit, it's a lot more than that. For 8-Bit, they have all 4 players left. Success is within their grasp. The top 8 is right there in front of them. All they have to do is just win the chicken in this game, man.
I will talk about mathematics here, but like you said, if 8-Bit gets the chicken dinner, they are in the race, but they have to do these back-to-back.
Yes.
And right now, they've got 10 finishes, and there's still 18 players left alive. They're 4 alive. That means 14 points up for grabs. So 24 points in this game. Finish points and also chicken dinner will be a massive, massive Hail Mary that 8-Bit needs in order to qualify. Jonathan now all by himself, getting pinned from TrueRippers. Keo on the flank, but it's going to be Blitz that takes him out. Soham finds the confirmation, and that's going to be HeroShip Godlike eliminated on 6th place.
Oh, Godlike, they're out of it. Out of the race as well, sitting 13th with 100 points to their name. But Blitz Esports and 8-Bit, hearts pounding, a massive adrenaline rush surging through their veins right now. Blitz with this high ground can end up dominating this performance, but 8-Bit, they need every single point available in this map right now and the chicken dinner. Blitz just needs 5 in comparison.
It's going to be a tough play here. But guess what? Higgboson, one of the edge teams who came in from the south side, just laid low the entire time, finally comes out to say, hello, I'm alive, and they've got the high ground. But this time they have to push into his God's Train. Justin and Destro, 2-man, has been holding those compounds since the beginning after losing a very, very interesting engagement early on to Blitz. And as of yet, they are going to be having a lot of pressure, but they have gotten themselves a decent amount of placement points. But again, God's Train, they're pretty much qualified, so nothing to worry about here for God's Train.
Pretty much, man. I mean, they have the center all theirs, and I think right now they're just like, all right, let's just close this game out with the chicken, because if you mess up a match like this, then you're going to be having a conversation amongst yourself as a team like, this was supposed to be an easy game. Why did not win this? We saw on the map the positioning from the side of Higgboson. And Yash and Snowjord being in the line of fire for 8-Bit is very bad for 8-Bit, but Higgboson now switching focus. It seems like they are going to prioritize Blitz and TrueRippers at the same time. And well, the third party from TrueRippers, it can be decent. Circling quite close to Nova over there. But TrueRippers, they fall back. They want to let Blitz take on Higgboson first, and when both the teams are left bleeding, that is when they want to move in. Utility goes flying. And Blitz, all 4 players still standing, although they have found a knock against the players of TrueRippers. But now, Higgboson, their turn to pull the trigger. They found those picks on the players of Blitz Esports. Blitz still not having crossed the 150-point marker, the target that was set for them. They are in the top 8, but they need that safety cushion. That's all they want.
What?
Every extra point matters. Hydro falls. Blitz Esports still fighting for their life, still fighting for that safety cushion. They get to 146, need about 4 more, but 8-Bit finally start making the climb for the players of Higgboson from the other front.
Oh my goodness, Blitz, they somehow hold on. They were able to find a point as well on TrueRippers. How is that even possible? Blitz, an absolute monster here. Higgboson, the zone is going to be coming in. Omega, he needs to push up forward as well, but the nade from Yash will connect. and find the opener. That's going to be the opener for Higgboson to push through. Blitz losing one. Now, outside the zone, Bunny looking for an off angle, but the counter nades from Chandan will stop the aggression. And another nade to find the confirmation. Blitz! They are dismantling Higgboson, and the confirmation from Nova secures the deal, and they get even more points.
Brilliantly done. Perfect execution coming through from the players of Blitz. But again, in all of that conflict, they have lost any hope that was there for the chicken dinner. Down to their last man. Nova can't do a lot, just play for survival, but 8-bit, they have the upper hand. They have all 4 players intact, and all they have to do is just pick off the remaining 3 points in this game and go for the chicken dinner. 13 points already on the board for the side of 8-bit, and it should be an easy closing few moments. They do fire a few shots onto Nova, but yeah, no damage just out.
Oh my god, realization has just kicked in, Johnny. 8-bit just might be able to climb towards the top 8 here. What a way. Like, I think it's very much possible now. But again, like you said, he needs the chicken dinner right now. Like, you have been mentioning this, but I did not believe it. But this is going to be a reality now.
Yeah. I mean, they need a chicken, and then they need to perform in the last map of Miramar as well, the next game after this one. I want to see what the total tally of points is going to be like, but that has to be brutal. Sarang peeks for a second, and Nova just puts him down again.
Oh,
my concern is God's Reign sitting in the smack center, because they have been very quiet. And after Blitz Esports is done, after 8-bit picks Nova off, I think the paranoia is going to set in, and they might not realize where the last team is.
Yeah, God's Reign, they have been sitting there right from the get-go.
Yeah, for a long time.
Like, since the beginning, they've lost 2 players. The Circle has favored them. They have no reason to fight out as well. Yes, they have ammunition, they have utilities, they have everything. Destro was spotted out early on, but eventually was picked up. But even then, 8-bit, this is prime time. Because the moment they win this game, that means they're like, what? The gap between them and also OG is somewhere around like 5-6 points.
Yeah, pretty
difference.
much. Pretty
so that
much,
means it comes down towards the last match to decide who makes it the top 8. Eventually now Nova will fall. Juicy will be the one that claims the points. And now this 2 juicy points is going to be up for grabs for 8-bit as they try and push up.
As we were talking about God's Reign not making any noise, they make the loudest noise. The nade goes out and it just falls around the compound. So now 8-bit are aware. Oh, that could have made contact. Sarang, so lucky that he's still alive. But it's a 4 versus 2 situation, so we all know God's Reign, they have no escape. The only saving grace for God's Reign is the players of 8-bit falling down to the blue zone itself, and that is pretty much it. Apart from that, if I think 8-bit should just charge indoors with those nades and just make sure that it's an easy endgame. They need those 2 points anyway. It's Destro and Justin, and 8-bit for some reason are quite hesitant in making this bounce, man. That has me worried. The nade overshoots. Justin takes a little bit of damage from the counter nade. Skips is on the flank. 8-bit should close this game out easy.
Oh, the nades comes in. They need those points. God's Reign, they might deny the points right there, but Skips goes in for the rush. They get Destro, and Justin in the smoke finds Raiden, and he takes the point before going down, but eventually 8-bit is the one that gets the winner-winner chicken dinner. And that is a massive, massive game here for 8-bit. What a comeback.
I mean, an impressive comeback, but it was hilarious, the fight in the end game. Justin is out in the smoke, out of the house, and I think there was a little bit of confusion between the players of 8-bit because everyone was still running indoors, and I think then there might have been a screaming contest between the team like, hey, he's out, he's out, he's out!
But all things considered here, I never would have thought that 8-bit was going to make a climb like this, but with this performance, they are in the running. And it all comes down towards one final game. And of course, with Blitz's performance right there, that means there's only 1 slot yet from OG. And OG is currently... I think OG is still on number 8?
Yeah. I think OG is going to be number 8 and maybe 8-bit is going to be sitting on the 9th spot with, like, as you mentioned, I think
my God.
3 or maybe 2 points away from them. It is incredible, I mean, how 8-bit has sort of snuck their way into this fight. And now there is OG, Rapid Chaos, Blitz, Nebula, and 8-bit.
Oh my God.
5 teams in just 1 spot.
I think Blitz has pulled a hit. Like, definitely the hit as well.
For sure.
I feel like OG is going to be contention. Like you said as well, it's between OG, Reckoning Esports, 8-bit, and also Nebula fighting for their final slot.
It's